Hey guys, welcome back and happy Sunday. All right, guys, well, we're back to talk about Kyle Richards, who is talking about eventually wanting to quit the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's talking about her family's new show on Netflix it's called Buying Beverly Hills. And she's talking about Kris Jenner's future on Bravo, which I think is totally non-existent. So we're here to break it all down. But before we do, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it's no secret that Kyle Richards is the longest running cast member of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but that doesn't mean that she never thinks about moving on from her role on the Bravo reality TV series. Thank you to Reality Blurb for keeping us posted. In fact, during a recent interview, Kyle admitted that she's frequently contemplating quitting. I'm not surprised about this, especially if her husband and her daughters, if their new show on Netflix, Buying Beverly Hills, is a success. I understand that she likes being on the show, but I could imagine that every single year gets harder and harder depending on what drama surrounding you. We know that this year there will be a lot of drama with Kyle and her sister Kathy, but Kathy did tease that Kim Richards was potentially in talks to be rejoining the cast of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And I have a feeling if Kyle's sister Kathy and also Kim, if they join, Kyle's not going anywhere. Before revealing if she'll have a role on her husband Maurizio Umansky's Netflix series, which also stars her two oldest daughters, Farrah and Alexia, and sharing whether or not Kris Jenner will ever join the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Kyle addressed her thoughts on leaving the show. There's always a time where we're like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And this is what she said on a July 4th interview. Although Kyle has certainly, she's had times where she's questioned her future on the show. She said that season 11 wasn't one of those times, explaining that she was at the height of her career with 2 shows and 2 movies, including The Housewives of the North Pole in the works, which were led by NBC Universal's Bravo's parent company. I was really busy and overwhelmed, but I was really grateful. They've been very good to me, so you definitely don't walk away after a year like that. So then you think, well, I can hang in there another year. And then the drama unfolds. And the next thing you know, you're crying and you have anxiety and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. But I just take it each year as it comes along. This year will probably be her hardest based off of the drama that we're hearing about her with her sister, Kathy Hilton. According to Kyle, the deciding factor in her ongoing return is based around her ability to have fun with her castmates. As long as you still have times of, having fun on the show, then it's great because we do have a lot of fun. Throughout her 12 years on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Kyle has shared a lot about her life. And while she said that she has no regrets, what she did share is that she does have a lot of regrets about certain behavior, not about her life, but certain behavior. I have a lot of regrets over the years, the way that I reacted to certain things or handled certain things, or even some things that I said flippantly that I didn't realize in the moment. Without cameras, sometimes we say things and you go, oh, I didn't mean to, that what I meant is, and you don't really get that luxury in reality television. So there have been moments where I'm just like, I'm never going to shake that one. But you also learn a lot about yourself in doing a show like this. Like, I wish I handled these things differently, or I don't really like how I react to certain things, or I need to work on that for myself. So in a weird way, it can be really good for you if you're opening up about, your life and you're open to growing or changing when it comes to, I guess, realizing some of these things that you're going through. As Kyle filmed the latest season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Maurizio and her daughters were filming Buying Beverly Hills, which is described by Netflix as a real estate docusoap. And because her contract doesn't allow her to be in production on 2 shows at once, Kyle was unable to film for the upcoming series. We were actually shooting at the same time, so it wasn't really an option, but I'm very excited for my husband and daughters. I think it's going to be great, and they're going to all do very well. Kyle then admitted that while she previously didn't want her daughters to follow in her footsteps, she felt that this project would be good for their business and the business of her husband's real estate firm, The Agency. The second this came up, I said, well, I've sat there and said, I would never want my kids, I would never let them join a reality show. I said, that's going to come back and haunt me for sure. And of course, now here we are, but we are in real estate. So the idea was like, that my husband and my daughters, they're businesswoman, he's a businessman. It's it's great for our company and our brand. And we kind of have some fun doing this till we build up our brand. They wanted to be in television, but they're business minded first. So I said, okay, fine. do what you think is right for the agency. Not like it's really up to Kyle anyways. The girls are going to do whatever they want at the end of the day. Also, during an interview, Kyle said that the fans shouldn't be holding their breath when it comes to Kris Jenner potentially joining the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which I've said so many times. On the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you get no control over your edit. You will never get an EP credit. If you say something outlandish, they will use it against you. They will air it because they want to get the reactions of the fans. Kris Jenner on the Kardashians has total control. All of the girls and Kris, they're executive producers of the show. So if they don't want something out there, they get to decide, guess what? It's not going out there. And that's a sort of, I guess, control that you can't buy, right? Well, they did buy them for hundreds of millions of dollars, but Kris Jenner is never going to take like a $500,000 to a $3 million paycheck on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to come on and then be painted in a certain way where it's going to get reactions from the fans and then mess up her brands with her daughters. Never. Kris Jenner is a very, very, very busy woman. She does not need to be adding, being a housewife to the list. Even though I would love it, she's too busy. Yeah, she's too busy and she would never do it. Never, ever, ever. I agree with that. Guys, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinions, though. When it comes to Kyle Richards, a lot of people are not liking her on this season of the show. People have problems with her putting her hands on Sutton. A lot of people felt that it was very aggressive, the way that she was kind of handling her in that conversation with Diana. Fans are also not happy with her interjecting when Garcelle was questioning, Erica and talking to her son a certain way. And also fans were not happy when she said to, Sutton, or alluded to the fact that Sutton could potentially be lying about having a miscarriage. Fans were not happy about any of this. So with that, I don't see a future where she would be, I guess I see a future where she'd be coming back on the show, but I don't see the fans really happy with her right now. But that could change every season. Everyone flip-flops. Sometimes people love Sutton. Sometimes people hate her. Everyone loved Leah McSweeney her first season on Real Housewives of New York. Then the second season, she was one of the most hated housewives. And Andy Cohen even pointed out, I've never seen the fans flip on a housewife so fast in a matter of one season. It could happen. Yet she's going on Ultimate Girls Trip Season 3. Guys, go ahead and comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also don't forget, tomorrow we have Hot Messy Topics, but we also have our members only live where we're calling it Let's Whine About It for you guys to come on. We'll talk about more personal things, change the setup a little bit, and just have some more intimate conversations that aren't Bravo related. I can't wait to see you guys then. Love you guys. Do all the YouTube stuff, and we'll see you next time. Happy Sunday. Bye, guys.